The first month of 2026 is not bringing relief to the workers around the globe. It is bringing pink slips, anxiety, a fresh wave of layoffs from some of the biggest companies on the planet. You're watching TimesXP, it's me, Driti Atri. Tech giants, global banks, and investment powerhouses are cutting jobs almost simultaneously, sending a clear message. Companies are bracing for uncertainty and employees are paying the price here. In fact, Meta is one of the biggest names in this particular list. The country that runs Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp is once again trimming its workforce. Hundreds of roles linked to expensive future projects, specifically in virtual reality and experimental technology, are cutting as the company shifts focus towards artificial intelligence and cost control here. Now, for many employees, this feels like ground moving beneath their feet. Years spent building the future suddenly declared non-existential. And then comes the Citigroup, a pillar of global finance. The banking giant is letting go around 1,000 employees as part of a much larger reconstructing plan. Management says that it wants a leaner, faster organization. In the meantime, workers hear something else: uncertainty, disruption, and a lot of fear. Well, for those who are affected, the new year has begun with job searches instead of resolution this time. Even BlackRock is not immune here. The world's largest asset management firm is cutting hundreds of roles as it reshapes its business strategy. Now, when a company that manages trillions of dollars starts reducing the staff, it sends a very powerful signal about how cautious the global financial system has really become. Now pause and look at the bigger picture here. This is not just one industry in trouble that we are talking about. This is tech, finance, investment all cutting at the very same time. Companies are under pressure to deliver profits. Investors want efficiency, not any long-term experiment here. High costs and uncertain growth are forcing really hard decisions. And wait, the fastest way to cut the cost? Jobs, of course. You know what makes this worrying is the timing here. These layoffs are happening in January, right at the start of the year. Historically, when companies cut early, it often means more cuts would follow. And that's why employees everywhere are watching these headlines closely, asking the same quiet question: what does this mean for the ordinary workers? Delayed plan. Visa worries for immigrants, families rethinking their finances, young professionals questioning their career choice. Layoffs don't just remove the jobs, they remove stability. Well, the reality is very simple and uncomfortable. 2026 has begun with caution, not confidence, with cost cutting, not expansion, with warnings, not reassurance here. And if this is how the year has started, the months ahead may test workers even more. This is not just a business story, ladies and gentlemen, it is a warning signal.